Hello and salam. Welcome to the Muslim Viewpoint, a new podcast series brought to you by American Muslim Today, a groundbreaking non-profit digital newspaper which champions civic engagement by informing and empowering the diverse voices of almost 30 million Muslims here in the US and other Western countries. I'm Rifat Malik, I'm AMT's editor-in-chief, and today we have an interview with a formerly incarcerated woman called Mariam Sydney. She tells us her powerful story through the help of the Tayba Foundation, a non-profit that focuses on rehabilitating ex-Muslim prisoners back into society through Islamic education and pastoral support. Mariam spent 8 years in prison for a crime she says she did not commit. She was able to reconnect with her faith and now focuses on giving back by using her insight and experience to help others who end up in prison. She spoke with our reporter, Maya Gala.
Why was it important for you to study the religion while in prison?
Okay, I thought that I was born Muslim, and I know my religion, and I did not want to learn no more. But when I went to prison, I realized that I need to learn more about my religion, that whatever I was known, it was not good enough, because there was a lot of stuff who were not true. I didn't tell a lot of stuff about my religion who were not true. I just want to follow down the right religion. I want to know more about my prophet, peace be upon him, and I want to know Allah better. That's the reason I decided to study.
Right, and so how were you connected with the Tayba Foundation?
Okay, one day I was sitting, reading a book, because I used to go take a book, about Islam. And I said, oh my God, I'm bored. I would like to know more about my religion. And a lady, her name is Tanya Bell. He said, okay, you can take a class with Tayba Foundation. They are, a good foundation who teach, the right religion, like, they know about the prophet, and they follow the sunnah. I said, okay, I'm going to try. And that's the reason I try, and I never stop until I took all the courses from Tayba.
So what about studying your religion, Islam, what about that helped you while you were in prison?
Wow. It helped me a lot. I'm going to tell you a little story. I was reading, Tayba sent me a book, The Prohibition of the Tongue. This book talking about backbiting. And when I was taking this class, oh my God, I got so scared that somebody could not even come next to me and talk about even a good about somebody else. And one day, somebody came to me while I was studying. He told me that somebody was talking about me, and I get mad. I say, I don't want to hear nothing. Listen, you are a Muslim, I am a Muslim, sit down. I was explaining to him, or to her, about this book. And we both were crying, because the book has an impact on us. Our bad is not good to talk about people. And I can tell you a lot of the classes, all the classes I took with Tayba, changed me. in a better, changed me a lot, because I take this religion seriously. Even somebody who don't take the religion seriously like me, if you read the book, you will know what to do. Because it will help you to follow the right path. That's what Tayba did for me. It bettered myself. I know how to, deal with people without even making them mad. And, it makes me a better person. And I feel blessed because of that, my conduct, everybody like my conduct. And everybody call me mama. Even some people I cannot have them as my kids call me mama. Everybody call me mother or mom because, of Tayba Foundation. And I feel blessed to meet them.
Right, and just like you were saying, I listened to your story and I heard that you taught other people while you were in prison, and you spoke to them and you used the materials that you had from Tayba. So what was that like, and why was that important for you to do?
It was important to me because Tayba has changed me in a better way. And Islam is like that. When you learn something, you are not supposed to keep that for yourself. You want to change people. And I asked my imam to give me one day for my classes. And every Tuesday after 12 o'clock, any book, any class I took from Tayba Foundation, I will teach this class slowly to this student. And guess what? A lot of them changed. A lot of change better themselves. And I feel that I will get the blessing to teach them because everybody said, I am a good person. And I would like them too, to be a good person and so can follow together the sunnah of the Prophet and to follow Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala way.
And what are some reasons that you think that people were so willing to listen to you and convert?
They told me how I talk to them, how I conduct them, how I help them, and that's the reason they said they would like to convert. I'm going to talk to you about this lady, the last one who converted before I leave the prison, a white lady. It just came from another prison, and she has been in the prison for many years. And, she was young. She has been in the prison for maybe, 3-5 years. And she was my roommate. And one day, I believe she was arguing with somebody outside. And I called her. I told her, that is not worthy, to argue. This life is so short, and I was telling her about stuff, you need to read about any religion you have, you need to read it and to better yourself. He said, by the way, what's your religion? Is it Islam? I said, yes. You see, that's what you see me praying, and it's Islam. She said, I wanted to tell you a long time that I want to be a Muslim, but I'm white. I don't know if it's possible for me to be, because I like the way you talk to me, and you are different from the others, people of color. I said, yes, everybody can be a Muslim. Muslim is open to everybody. Oh, he said, I heard that Muslim, white, you cannot be a Muslim. I said, that's not true. It's open to everybody. And, I asked her to go take a nice shower. She took a nice shower, and I took her to my class, and she took Shahada. And from that day, I was teaching her how to pray. She was learning Al-Fatiha, how to pray. I feel very happy. I was very happy, when, somebody converted to Islam, because of you. God will give you a blessing. I would like to have my blessing. That's the reason, Yeah.
Yeah, so how did, studying your religion, taking the Tayba classes, how did that, or did it help you in your transition out of prison and back into the outside world?
Yes.
In what ways?
It helped me a lot. Because, like the books Tayba provided to students are the book who can help you to change your way, to be a good person, and to make sure you will not follow to any crime if you are doing any crime, to be a better person. I learned a lot. Like the Sunnah of the Prophet. And, there are a lot of books that taught me the behavior of the Prophet, the conduct of the Prophet. And I learned. And I cannot be like a prophet. I cannot. But I would like to learn how to get close to his teaching. And they taught me about a concept too. Hinsan, like pray like God is seeing you, although you don't see him. And this concept, help me, really. Anything, I want to do, if it's not good, I will say, God is watching me. You cannot do that. Nobody is watching you. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is watching you. And this Eastern class, I took it, helped me a lot. And that helped me, my transition. When I came out, that's the same. The same Hinsan is going through my head. And there is another class, they were talking about accountability. Like every night when you lay down, we have to ask yourself, what did you do for God today? What did you do? Did you do bad? Did you do good? If you did something which is not right, it's not right, you ask for forgiveness. All the classes I took with Tayba Foundation, helping me for my transition.
And is Tayba still helping you? Are you still studying? Yeah.
Tayba continuing to help me. Tayba has helped me a lot, for my transition. They gave me books to study, and I still continue to study. They have been there for me. Anything I need, I call Tayba Foundation, they will help me. They even hired me 2 years ago, like a grader, a seasonal grader. I was grading some student. Tayba helped me and, continue to help me every single day. Yes, and I'm also a member of one of Tayba Foundation, Project Fatima, one of, and that's project help people who are incarcerated and people for people who are being released with a lot of resources, and we will continue to help people, while they are incarcerated and people who are out of the prison with a lot of resources.
Right. So what is your role in Project Fatima?
My goal in the Project Fatima is to help like I was helped. Project Fatima has a lot of resources like mental health, child care, job skill, a lot of training, just to help not only Muslim but all women, to make a difference in their life. And I will be there for all women, errantly from the prison or they are incarcerated. I will be there to help them as a member of Fatima Project.
Right, and what are some of the ways that you plan on helping?
Okay, I have like a master in mental health counseling, and I have a master in education, and I can provide them with counseling. I can help them, if the resources Tayba gave it to me, to help them. And, I will be there for them. If all the stuff I learned from Tayba Foundation, I will be there to teach them the Sunnah. I will be there for them to know, the way of the Prophet, peace be upon him, and how to get close to Allah.
Right, and why is that important for you to play that role and to be there for those women?
That's very, very, very important for me. Because people need to be helped. You coming from the prison without resources. You came from the prison without any support. You don't want somebody to go back to prison. If you don't want somebody to go back to the prison, you need to help the person. That's why it's very important, because I don't want to fall down in the same error they did before. I want them to better themselves. And Project Fatima have these resources to help them. And the women of Project Fatima and me are there to help them, and we will do our best to help all women, Muslim or non-Muslim.
Awesome. Well, that's all the questions I have for you today, Mariam. Unless you have anything else you would like to add?
I just would like, the donor, Tayba donor, to help really Tayba Foundation. Because if you want to cut down the prisons, if you want to cut down, you have to help people, going to the prison or coming out to the prison. That's what Tayba Foundation is there for, that one, to help people while incarcerated or being released. I want the donor, to don more donation to Tayba Foundation, so Tayba Foundation can help prisoners. We need help. We need help while in prison and while free. Because if we help while they are in prison to take classes like I did, Tayba Foundation is giving all classes to us free. Listen, if they were asking me to pay, my classes while in the prison, I would not have been able to do it. And I would not have been able to be like I am today. Even, you will not have money, you don't have nothing, but you have your iman, your faith. And that's very important. Faith is very, very important. Faith can change. If the donor, continue to give a lot of funds to Tayba Foundation, which will help, prisoner, that will cut the prison staff and the government can have more money, because it takes a lot of money to house prisoners. And I would like donation, to do more contribution, to help, Tayba Foundation and Project Fatima, so we can help, the prisoners to better their life, to make a difference in their life, in our lives.
Thank you for joining us this week from me and Maya. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at American Muslim Today. If you'd like to read more about this story and access more digital content, feel free to check out our website, AmericanMuslimToday.com.